Hello music fans, welcome back to my channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more music analysis videos and music news. Today, I'm going to talk about ABBA Reunion. ABBA is the pop band from Sweden, formed in 1972 by Agnetha Faltskog, John Ulvaeus, Benny Andersson, and Annie Fridlingstad. Here is a band comprised of two married couples with the husbands being the songwriters and musicians, and the wives' different vocal styles complemented each other. The band became popular since the very start when they released their first album called Ring Ring in 1973, and they got really famous as soon as they started making more albums consistently, and they won Eurovision contest in 1974. Since then they have growth in popularity and became one of well-known pop band around despite being born in Sweden. The singles Mamma Mia and SOS were massive hits in Europe, Australia, and the USA. In addition to the melodies, the lyrics and the voices of the women mixed in their songs, making them a very likable band to an extent where their music really memorable. For some reason, the married couple of Agnetha and Ulvaeus divorced in 1979. Though the pair promised that the breakup would not affect the band's output, they continued to release an album called Super Trooper, featured a collection of songs, most notably The Winner Takes It All and Lay All Your Love on Me. When the Andersson and Frida divorced, and that divorced was too much for the band, and sadly in 1982 the band decided to split and no longer working together, and some of the band members later started their own solo careers as well, but they never told to officially breaking up. During the inactive years, we still hear them today. With the successful Movies back quote Mamma Mia, and the movie Their Mamma Mia the musical and Movies has helped them to sustain on the catalog charts over the years. For many years, despite huge public demand and even as relations improved between the ABBA members, with joint public appearances made, all attempts to get the band to reform were rebuffed. Finally, after 34 years, they decided to reunited back as the band ABBA, and also in 2016 all four made a public appearance together at Private Party to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Andersson and Ulvaeus' first meeting. It was their first ever public performance in more than 3 decades. And they started working together again, and also announced the release of new songs later this year. The question is whether they will perform together in the stage again, as the 4 individual members are getting old, and they have repeatedly stated that they have no intention of ever getting back together. They really want fans to remember them as they were, and when you consider a lot of the songs that they are famous for, that's understandable. They all have other things going on in their lives, and money is not the real factor why they won't perform back like they did in 1970s, and even they got an offer of $1 billion and fans begging them to come back, but they turned it down. They've recorded 5 new songs. They should have been out at the end of last year. Because of technical difficulties in the pandemic, it's delayed things. But he promised me that the new ABBA music will be out in this year, so it's going to be these avatar/holograms 3D project, and they are working on it for the next year. In a statement announcing the new songs, ABBA said at the time, the decision to go ahead with the exciting ABBA Avatar tour project had an unexpected consequence. We all 4 felt that, after some 35 years, it could be fun to join forces again and go into the recording studio. So we really hope that it will be exciting.